What's up, everyone? Nethervvoid back with more Factorio, episode 95. Getting, like I already say, really deep into the series, like she always says. So now that we're pretty set up here, I kind of did want to set up some more emptying points up at the wastewater area, but we aren't going to be able to do that because we don't have enough pumps. We really need to get, and I think what I'm going to do is go pick these up now that they're meaningfulness of these are done. Basically what that is you can't overload the system one way or another. You can't have too much waste and you can't have too much purified water, right? Because one or the other won't work. Why isn't this telling it to go to this? It's doing this totally wrong. Oh, it's because it doesn't have a thing. None of these do. Why? Alright, well, let's fix that. So this is what is it? Sulfuric sol waste. This one is nitric waste, right? So we'll just do this. That's weird. It must be because when I loaded that previous save, this stuff probably wasn't set. Because I had that all set up, so let's make sure that this is correct here. Flue waste, yep, that's correct. And this should be, doesn't have it. Okay, so I only set up the one. CHL waste, there we go. So what we need to do is we need to start setting up the final processing, which is going to be sorting for now. We're only going to have L2 processing. Okay, we're getting hit there again. We should be doing fine though. So what I'm going to do, since this didn't take up a lot of space, this only took up not even half, I'm going to basically leave 1.5 of these spaces right here to do leaching and refining, and I'm going to keep this area right here. I'm going to work my way backward with sorting. So the final ore is going to be up here. And actually, it probably should be right here, and we can just put spot, well, we'll have it run off, like a line that runs off here, so that it can go out this way, it can go out that way, or it can come in this way, or I guess it can't come in this way. It's got to come, well, that's not going to work either. How's that going to work? Yeah, because it can't come in this side. Well, I guess it could. Comes in here, stops, and then leaves that way or whatever it needs to do. Well, it's going to have to go that way to go out, so it has to go that way to go out. But it could come in this way, I guess. That'd be fine. I have no problems with that. We'll have one that comes in right here, and obviously goes out there. And we'll have one that comes in this side to the end to pick up ores, and then it'll just reverse itself and go back out the other direction, and it'll hook in on that. So let's get that set up first, because that's going to dictate kind of where we can go. Well, actually, what I wanted to do was run or chunks all up this direction. So what we're also going to need to do is collect all those geodes over here. So this should send it to the correct thing now this time. Because when it says, you know, when it has 2,500, let's look at this. Yeah, these are all set up correctly. It's going to take a little while. Well, not really. We can sit here and watch it. It's going pretty fast. I'll get back to that in a sec. But we're going to want probably a warehouse to do all these geodes. And then once the warehouse is full, we can start dumping it out. So we'll put the warehouse about right there, I guess. We can always move it. We should probably think about another highway. We'll probably put the highway there. So this is going to be in the way, but that's the way it is. So let's see, we'll want, if we do 2 out, we'll probably want 1 out with geodes on this side. So let's do this. Okay, so what did it do? Good, it sent it all the way. Let's see where it's going. Yep, it did it right this time. Okay, good. So we'll do geodes out the sides. Right? We'll set this to geodes. Let's see. Blue geode and red geode, right? Those are the kind we have. Blue and red. So let's go that back in. Blue and red geodes. So we'll do the same thing on all these. Because they're all, it's not, for now it's considered waste, but in the future those will be used to make other things. So it's not really waste in the long run, it's just waste right now. Alright, so let's check this. Yeah, balloon, okay. Then we need to reverse them all. There we go. Cool. Alright, we're all set up. Then we can run probably a fast belt all along here to get those geodes out. But we're going to have to go underneath these, right? These are going to have chunks. There we go. Oops. Alright, for these other ones it won't be a big deal if they're not set up to do the right filtering, because they're not full, so it won't matter. Only the Crotinium one is full, so backing this out might not work. I think we already did that one. This should have nothing. These should all not ever have anything in them when I do this, because they're still set up to Crotinium. And we'll leave it, well, no, we don't need to leave it like that. We'll clear these out, we'll set them all up, and then we'll get that geode waste kind of set up. Alright, so let's set these to the proper chunks here. Bobmonium, rubite, sturritite, and sapphirite. Nice. You know how long it's taken us to get to this? It's like 20 episodes, I swear. Okay, so now we know, and we should probably pick up, how many? We're probably okay for a little while, even though these are 20 apiece. See how fast it eats those things? Let's get some more. Oh, we're out of plate. Definitely need to get that plate moving. This is never going to be emptied out, so I don't know when we're going to get to like this. That's this, right? Fluoric waste? Yeah, that's why that guy's all bottled up. He's got nowhere to go. So we need to put that in here. There we go. Alright, so we need to do undergrounds here. So this one we don't have to, but we have to do it here. Kind of want to leave a little bit of space. Okay, that'll kind of work. Not really. I guess it could go there. Alright. Kind of learned my lesson. Well, I've sort of learned my lesson with the space thing. And sort of not as well. Where are we getting attacked? Again, we should be able to hold them off because we have dudes repairing that. So we're going to need a bunch of these. Okay, we're starting to run out of those fast splitters. We're going to split that stuff in right here. Technically, we could just leave the geode. Well, no, because we're going to want to collect those geodes and get them all into the same spot. So we'll do that just like we normally would to there. And then from here we're going to do fast because it's going to have a whole bunch of extra stuff in there. So like that. So these can all be slow. We don't really care about these. There we go. Sweet. See, so now it's pretty full. Oh, okay, it's because it's filled into here. So we'll run this. Again, we're going to do some underground right here. We got to remember that this is the freeway, so we'll do it all the way. Oh, we can't. We can move that over one more. Totally fine with that. And then a fast loader. Do we have any more? Apparently we don't. We'll make one. Where'd it go? Right there. Bam. To this. And it's not working. Why not? Oh, that's not connected. Duh. There. I thought we connected them all. Apparently we didn't. So that is going to be kind of backed up. But once it's all unloaded, it won't be that backed up. It'll be as fast as the flotation comes in. So we'll set up a trash for that when we're done. We don't really need more than a warehouse of that stuff, I don't think. Wow, this can barely hold this. Why don't we do this? Let's just take one of these all the way out and then fill it with there. That'll even that system out a little bit anyway. There we go. What are you at, dude? Yeah, that's much better. Again, we're just going to be taking more of this stuff up until we get a whole bunch of this other stuff backed up. We're going to be, you know, we're just going to be mainly working on the 3 guys that need that sulfuric waste water. Probably should run 2 trains in here is what I should do. And the second train can just do waste. Well, here's one way to do it. I'll do it like I did the other one to even it all out. I'll just do this. That way this will get much easier to get rid of this stuff, since that's the stuff I'm killing off anyway. Because like nitric's building up, all these are building up. It should be 1 car in, 1 car out, so it should be even. The thing is, for some reason, it's not keeping up. What it's doing is 1 car this, 1 car this forever, until those guys are finished is what it's going to be. So there we go. We got that moving along. Good. Why is this guy not doing anything? Oh, because his wastewater is full. But it's not full. See? Wait a minute. Fluoric. Oh, it's coming in both places? This is not fluoric. This is chloric. So let me figure out where this is. Okay, this is messed up right here. So we'll strip all of this out. We need to put that back. We need to strip all this out because it's got the wrong stuff in it. We'll fix it all up. Alright, steel pipe. So that is correct. Steel pipe to ground. And then we'll just do regular pipe to here. There we go. There we go. Now it's running. Good. Fluoric is the one that's all backed up. Alright, we should be looking good. So the next thing to do is move all these up. We're just going to do regular line for now. We don't need it to be super speedy Gonzalez. We're going to want to go under that right there. I'm just going to draw all these all the way down, and then we'll start sorting everything. Just wanted to get these lines in. Now this can run all the way. I don't really care. And eventually, we won't have these in here. We're going to put, you know, the other refining and whatever that other one is. But for now, this is what we're going to have, and then we'll just, when we get those other systems online, we'll do it. There we go. Cool. Oops. Alright, so we got these 2 lines. up here a little ways anyway. This one will go all the way. We're getting close to the place I'm going to want to start sorting. So what I'll do is I'll start making that train line over here. I just wanted to know where the warehouses were going to be. The warehouses are actually going to be a little bit different than the actual things, the chunks and stuff, because we're going to have a lot more ores than we do chunks. You know, a lot more different kinds of ore. We're going to need to be able to, I don't know, have a warehouse for like 24 different kinds of ore or something. So that's going to be kind of interesting. We might have to use storehouses for some stuff that we don't use that much, like gold and everything. We don't need a whole warehouse for that. We only need warehouses for stuff like copper, iron, stuff like that. Probably don't want it there. Maybe tin and lead, but I'm not positive on that. Oh, I ran out, huh? Alright. Let's do this, dude. I'm wasting my time. Oops, I'm standing on something. There, that should be plenty. It's weird to even be this far in it, because we worked on flotation for so damn long. Plus, well, I know, you know what it is too. It's I waited so many weeks in between because I was busy, you know, with doing things. That it makes it feel like this part of the project is taking longer than it really has. Alright, sweet. So we've got that. We need the sturritite still, right? Let's go underneath. Damn it, stupid autosave. I think we're going to be doing that a lot. It's okay, though. I'll go underneath. I don't really care. I don't want to turn it. In fact, let's just do this. So that'll be... There we go. Alright, so that's pretty close. Chunks are moving up. So let's start making this area right here, the ore sending area. This is really where the ore is going to leave. So really there's only... Yeah, because we could make it come around here and could be able to go in, or go in from here, and then always leave from that side, or it can leave that way. That works for me. So that means it's going to have to be something like... Well, really, we just need to duplicate that, right? I want it about the same space in between. Let's get this guy in here. Yeah, I want it about like that, which is not going to work, apparently. That's right where my bot line is. Even if I could move it back a little bit. The bots will still be a little bit in the way, but not too bad. I'd have to move this whole line, though. It's probably better. I don't want to move the bots. Really, really do not want to move the bots. I could do it right there. Yeah, let's just do that. I'll do it a little inside where the bots are. So it's, do I have any more? Let's not have any more train. Oh, I think I left it all over at the Rubyite ore area. That thing is trucking too. That Rubyite is jamming. We won't really need that much, so I'm not gonna move the drills probably once it's done. I'm just gonna leave them alone because I don't want to overload the warehouse, the receiving warehouse. And it will get overloaded because it's hauling ass over here. It's pulling in tons. 20K? Holy crap. Alright, so I think it's in here. Track. Did we pick up track? Only 83. I must have put it back or something. Yeah, I don't see any in my inventory. Alright, so we'll go back. I'll just pick up some track from the little track machine we got over there. Track assembler. This won't be that much track, so it won't be that big a deal. Remember, we're just gonna... And that's what I'm gonna try to start doing. I'm not gonna have huge lengths of track off of the main bus, or the main, track. I'm just gonna use the main track and just pull straight from there. Like, pull into a little depot, you know, and you're done. That's really unfortunate for the highway. We're gonna have to go around that. All right, so let's get some more track. Oh, it's right there, duh. There we go, 300 tracks, plenty. It's going to be interesting to see how the highway works out, because I'm not really planning it that much. It's supposed to go straight through here. We'll see. I got to remember that when I get over to here. I need to start, like, right there. Or I can do... Yeah, I need to start all my warehouses, like, pretty much right there. Alright, so we've got lots of track now. Let's start laying that track. Maybe right here. It's unfortunate that these are kind of in the way, but it's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. What I could do is put the warehouses on this side. That gives me a little extra space. That's a good idea. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the warehouses on this side. Now remember, some of them are going to be storehouses. So I got to think of that. Because there are a lot of different ore types. Let's go look at all the ore types. I'm not sure we can see them all. No, I don't see all the ore types. Where can we see all the ore types? I don't think we can. I wonder if we can put ore in here, if it would do anything. Sturtite ore or anything. Quantinium ore, crushing, but not the ore itself. Because I can't make it. Maybe that's why. If I go in here, let's see. Ore. Nope. That's probably warehouse. Yeah, we don't need that. Nope, nope. It's not even tin ore, really, is it? I don't think there is anything that shows you that. It's just you're sorting. You can make it with the sorters. Because if you go to this, titanium ore, right? But there's no... It doesn't really show up anywhere. There's basically like, I don't know how many different kinds of ore. But what we can do is start from this side. We'll do like iron. We'll do all the major ones starting over here. Or starting here. And then we'll work our way that direction. So let's start a warehouse here. So the way that's going to have to work is going to have to loop around into here. Let's see how that works. Yeah, that will work. So let's move this. Let's just take this out right now. We'll figure this out in a minute here. So we want to do this. Yeah, we don't want it to touch this track. We want it to go over that track. And then we'll do that, and then I'll just do... So it starts there. We'll try to go up here and make it start there again. Boom. Oh, no! Damn it! Alright, let's try that again. Nice. That's okay. We know where it is now. We can just draw this. There we go. So that will be able to allow a train to come in this way and get ore. Right? Because I want everything running that direction on this. And then we need a way for these trains to get into here. So let's do this. We'll do that, I think, for now, and then we'll do this. We'll hook it into here. There we go. Which means we're going to need more signals and stuff. So let's make some more signals, because I'm not sure if this thing's going to know where to go now. Probably going to get freaked out. And it's still working, which is good. I was kind of surprised. I was kind of worried that it wasn't going to work. Alright, so this is going this direction. Where are my chains? There they are. We're going to chain up to here and here. We're going to chain up to here and here, I guess. That should work. And this one, let's see, you're going that way. Put the chains in here. Right? That's cool. Okay, so I think that's all set up. That's the inbound, okay? So it can come in from this side or this side. Now we're just going to need to put one from this side. That is interesting. Actually, we should only have it... Okay, let's do this. We're going to kill this. We're doing this wrong. It needs to be only from this side. It'll come around here and go in, which means we're going to have to move that. We'll just kill off 2 of these. I don't really care. Okay. It's going to have to go through here. So honestly, what we should do is do this the right way. Let's just draw this all the way out. And then we'll just do this. Nope, too far down. No, well, that'd be correct, but now look, it's kind of screwing with that. So we'll have to do this one a little bit weird because... How come we can't... Oh, we can't. Well, I can do it like this. Man, that sucks. How am I going to do this? Because it can't swing wide and go like that. That's not going to work. But yeah, it should be right off of this. I mean, this one's pretty easy. I think it's right there. Nope. That's simple enough. The problem is getting this one to get in there. Right? Because that's going to go straight through there. I could have it swerve and then come into there. That's kind of a dumb way to do it, but okay. And that means I'm going to have to kill off all this natural gas. It is what it is. Why even collect this yet? We're not using it. Alright, so let's just worry about this line, okay? We don't care about that. So this is going to look a little weird. So let's make it curve over a little more. There we go. I think that's going to have to be how it is. Oops, damn it. Alright, there. It's going to be that. I really want it to curve through here like it should, but it won't be able to, so just screw it, man. Alright, so let's put these back in. We're going to have one going that way with some of these. Right? And we're going to have one... Yeah, that's fine. This one already... Well, we're going to make this one go out a little bit further there. Oh, we already have one. Well, let's just pull that one up then. Okay. And we'll move this one out a little bit more. We're also going to need one there, and we're going to need one there, and here. There we go. Now I can get in from both sides. That's what she said. But it also hooks up, this is the main thing it hooks up to, and that's why I changed that. Because if we have cars coming in right here, we really want it to be able to connect here. If they're coming this way, they can come around and come in like that. But if they were coming this direction, they wouldn't be able to hook into this. They'd have to somehow get over to here. So I think this connection is better than this one. Okay. Because with this, it could go like that and then somehow get in. But again, it comes off of... Yeah, this is just better. Alright, cool. So we got that all set up. Let's start working on... What time do we have? 1 minute? Well, we're going to start working on iron being basically right here. Yeah, because we want to make sure there's enough space for a stop. But what we're going to do... And I don't know, we'll just use slow ones for now. We have tons of these. We don't have as many of the other ones. There we go. 6. We're going to load this sucker like super fast. See, we're totally out. Maybe we'll just do 4 for now. Because we're going to run out of these. Maybe just 2 even. There we go. Which means the warehouse might not even fit in here now. Damn it. That's okay, we'll just take these out, remember? We're going to reroute that stuff anyway. Okay, so that's going into the train. So that means we're going to have to load it like that. That works for me. We'll side load this thing. Which means the next one's probably going to have to be something like there. Which won't work because we got that. We'll move that. We can move that. So let's do this. That leaves us some space. So we're gonna move this. Can't move it back there. Let's move it to the front. Like that. You know what? We're probably gonna start getting attacked down here. We got that guy to help us out, but he's only covering this. We'll have to watch that really close. Anyway, this is the end of episode 95. Let me know what you think. Trying to get this ore area set up right here. This is for the finalized ore product so that the train can move that ore around. Mostly it's going to be moving it toward the forge, so we're going to connect this in with the forge really easily. We'll probably start our forge area right here where the forge is taking in stuff and cooking it, and then we'll end up over here somewhere. And maybe the line will go out into that direction or something, or down this way. I'm not really sure yet. Yeah, that's a pretty good direction. Really, I want my ore probably to go that way, or maybe this way. Doesn't leave us a lot of room right here to go push it that direction. Maybe I'll have it come back here and the forge will go this way, and we'll offload it right there. I don't know. We'll have to see how that works. Stay tuned for episode 96. Hopefully we will get more of that sorted out. In the meantime, stay frosty.